Hi everybody, welcome back to Mando Lessons. My name is Baron Collins Hill. In this week's lesson, we are going to be taking a look into harmony. This is part 1 of 3 of a whole series I'm going to do on kind of an introduction to harmony, give you some different options of how to harmonize scales and sort of where the idea of harmony comes from on a practical and theoretical level. We're going to have a lot of fun. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, Mando Lessons, or check out my website, mandolessons.com. Put out new lessons every single week. I do some live streams, all sorts of fun stuff. It's all free. There are a couple ways to donate, links in the description to a PayPal link, as well as a Patreon page where you get access to lessons early, patron-only live streams, that sort of stuff. All greatly appreciated, but not required. So, without further ado, let's jump into thinking about harmony. All right, for this whole series, I'm going to be looking at harmony using the G scale, specifically starting on this G here. So going up from this G, let's just start with our classic G major scale. 5th fret on the D string. Sounds like this going up. And you can go down as well. And back up. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. And we can also go a little higher from this high G. G, A, B. Let's just stop there. So get familiar with that G scale. From G to G. And again, for all of these 3 parts, we're going to be kind of using this middle G scale, or you can think of it as the upper G scale. So, in order to think about harmony, the idea of harmony is you have a melodic line, and for the sake of these examples, our melodic line is a scale, the G major scale that we just played. And the first way people often approach harmony is you might hear people talk about like a third above. That's great. That is a great entryway into the idea of harmonizing. But what does that mean? Well, essentially what it means is you go up a third. So if your starting note is 1, you can go 1, 2, 3. So the harmony of a G note in G major is going to be a B natural. And then you do the same thing from your second note of that G scale, G, A, and you do 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. So the harmony of an A note in G major is C. Again, with the next note, B, B, C, D. So you have a D note. And what you find is your harmony scale, as you go G, A, B, A, G, as your melody, your harmony scale becomes B, C, D, C, B. And as you extend this through the whole scale, what you find is your harmony scale becomes essentially you're playing the notes of a G major scale. So they're all natural notes except for that F sharp is the only sharp or flat in G major. And you're going to play the notes of the G major scale starting and ending on B. So let's do that. So just thinking about harmony now, starting and ending on B, but playing the notes that are involved in a G major scale. We have B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. It doesn't sound super kind of well-rooted or kind of finalized because that third, that B, is kind of a floaty note, you know? We're so accustomed to melodies ending on G. Sounds very resolved, but sounds a little kind of more floaty. And that's because it's a harmony, it's not a melody line, it's a harmony line. So when you put those together, it's going to sound beautiful. So let's play that B scale, B to B using the G scale again. And you can do the same thing going down. B, A, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B. So if your melody or your regular scale is that descending G scale, then your harmony can be. So, as a little example of what this sounds like, I'll sing the melody line and play a harmony line. So the melody, just to get my voice in the right range, G, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. And now I'm going to play that B to B scale over top of it. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. And that's what harmony sounds like. Probably a very familiar sound to you. So, as we have little parts together, I'll play a little melody line. We'll learn the melody line, and then I'll play a little harmony line, and then I'll teach, and we'll play the harmony line together, and then I'll play the melody while you play the harmony. Let's start out just with a simple scale. So, the melody is going to be, let's go the whole range of the instrument, from the low G to the G on the E string. We have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. There's our melody line. Our harmony, as we discussed earlier, is going to be B to B. So we're starting on this B. We have, here's the harmony line that you'll be playing while I play that melody line. You're going to be playing B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. So you play that again, I'll play the melody, and what you'll hear is a nice harmony. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go back down, so start on that high B. So that harmony line is matching. The note's always a third above the melody note, and that will kind of map to whatever the melody's doing. So if the melody's going G, A, B, A, G, F sharp, G, the harmony is going to be B, C, D, C, B, A, B. So let's play that harmony line together one more time, and then I'll play the melody. So the harmony line, B, C, D, C, B, A, B. You do that again, and I'll play the melody. 2, 3, 4. Again. So when I go up, the harmony goes up. When I go down, the harmony goes down. Now, as you play more kind of complicated melodies and lines and tunes, what you might find is that you might have to break that sort of third above harmony rule to sort of make the tune sound right, and that comes with practice. You know, this is a very straightforward, we're just playing third above, it's going to sound good in this context. But when you get to playing a tune, you might find your ear sort of leading you in a way that's sort of like, oh, that doesn't quite sound like it's, you know, the harmony doesn't quite sound right. And that can have to do with sort of the chord structure of a tune, which can be a little bit variable, sort of the way the tune is constructed. You might have to break that third above line, but it's a great starting place for getting into playing harmonies. So, what have we learned? We've learned now about the third above idea of harmonizing. And what you can do, we've worked on the key of G. You can do the same thing in, let's say, the key of C. So we have C to C. No sharps or flats. So your harmony is going to be third above C, D, E. And then the way that I think of it is it's now the notes of the C major scale, but played E to E. And then, what you can do is, once you've worked on a couple different keys, you can also try to start adding them together. I'll zoom back in and show you a little bit about that. So what you can do here is take your G and B and see if you can create little double stops that sort of harmonize themselves. So we need to sort of change the way our hand's moving up and down the fretboard, but the melody is going to be G, A, B, A, G. And the fingering is not important at this point. Use whatever's comfortable and whatever works with this harmony line. So I'm using my third finger for the melody and first finger for the harmony. Our harmony is going to be B, C, D, C, B. Melody G, A, B, A, G. Together, G and B, A and C, B and D. And then back down, A and C, G and B. It's a great little harmony exercise. And they can play them together. And you can extend that all the way up the scales. And again, you'll have to sort of do a little bit of work to figure out, let's see. Things like that. And that creates that third above. So I'll go through that whole little part just so you can get that under your fingers. I'm going to use third finger as our melody the whole time and first finger as our harmony the whole time. So we have G, A, B, C, B, A, G on your D string. And then on your A string, you're going to have B, C, D, E, D, C, B with your pointer finger. And together, and now we're onto the A and E strings for the second half of the scale. Melody, again on the third finger, harmony on the first. The melody is going to go D, E, F sharp, G, and the harmony is F sharp, G, A, B, together. So now you have that whole scale. G and B, A and C, B and D, this is good practice for me, C and E, D and F sharp, E and G, F sharp and A, and G and B. Alright, that's it for the lesson. Your homework for the week is to take this idea, maybe move it into a couple different keys, C, D, things like that. Use keys that you find yourself in all the time. Maybe take a simple tune and work through that, try to make a little harmony part for it. It definitely takes some getting used to, but the more you do it, the quicker you'll get, and at some point, you'll find that you can just sort of harmonize on the fly, and it's a great skill to have. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next lesson where we've got even more harmony coming right at you. Thanks. Bye.